Hey, this is WhyBeAre. We're gonna go look at a map, man, and it's one you could relate to, at least in the name. I'm sure everybody out there has passed wind before, because this is Passing Wind. What a great name for a map, isn't it? That was totally intentional by the developer, I know it. But hey, you gotta mention the fact that the name is just so absurd. So let's use, for now, we're gonna use the off-road truck, because we off-road, man. So this map is really just a bunch of roads. There's a small little like town area too, but mostly it's the roads you're gonna look at. You're gonna drive on all these roads. They go in every which direction, and you'll get lost near instantly if you're anything like me. You take one turn, you're like, where am I? And you have no idea where you are, and then you cry and say, I want my mommy. I don't know where I am, and then the cop comes and they pick you up. And what are we talking about? No, that don't happen. No, I just hit reset and be like, I don't, screw this. Reset myself. Don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree. Still works, still works, still works. Just as long as I tell you don't hit the tree, we won't hit the tree. And you can see over there's a little, like, town area. We're gonna just, oh, look at this road. There's a road right here. You guys see that road? Man, how do you not see that road? I see it right here, very plainly. There was a road we just drove on. And that's how we got here. So there's that little town area. There's like a little parking lot too. So I was like, park my car. Oh no, I flipped it over almost. Let's see if we can flip it over in the parking lot. I think we could if we go like this and then, well, oh, almost. Why are we flipping the car over in the parking lot? I don't know. To prove a point that WhyBeAre really is a bad driver. Oh my goodness. Well, I did manage to break that front wheel entirely. You see that? Wheels aren't supposed to turn like that normally, especially on an off-road car, I don't think. Oh goodness. Alright, now we actually have to, we don't get to look at the town anymore because I reset and I don't feel like driving back to it. Whoops. See, told you, if I get lost, I just hit reset, and then I'll be like, I know where I am. Then I drive for 5 feet, and I'm like, I'm lost again. Oh, look at that bridge. We gotta go up that bridge, man. We gotta do that. We're gonna do that right now. We're gonna do it right now. We go over this rickety-looking bridge. How could this hold up a whole car? I don't know. But it will. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. This is very thin. I gotta be very careful here. Careful. No! Oh my goodness, this is actually... Oh, this is power. Power! Yes, see? Power is the solution. Don't be careful, just go power. Because even if you fall off, at least you'll be flying at such a momentum you might land it okay. You know, and it worked, didn't it? It was like, yeah, we got power and it worked great. Yeah, that's the gist of the map though. It's just a bunch of roads. Like, here's some that have rocks, like dunk, 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 and it breaks your suspension up. And it's like, why did I break my suspension on these rocks? I don't know, they were in the road. Who left rocks in the road? And... oh goodness, I really broke my suspension now. You see the tire? You don't, do ya? Because the tire's like all pushed in. Look at it, poor tire. Look at that thing. It's like, oh, I give up. I'm done being a tire. I retire. The tire retired. Oh my goodness. Ooh, the tire retired. I'm just saying the dumbest things right now. I don't know why, but it's just... what does that even mean? How can a tire be tired? It can be flat. Does that mean a flat tire is tired? And then you throw it away because the hole's too big to repair it, and then you have a tire that's retired? Is that how it works? I don't know. Seems like every time though, me or any family member seems to get a flat tire. It's like we go to those places where it says, you know, they say we got the warranty for a flat tire, and it's like, oh no, that hole's too big. We can't fix that. Every time it's like, I think there was like one time it was actually, oh, that hole's small enough we can fix it. Every other time it's like, that hole's too big. We can't fix that. It's a safety hazard. Blah blah blah. Buy a new tire. So, really? Every time, man, it's crazy. I don't know. Maybe we just drive on big old things that just gouge the tires to death. I don't know. Churn. Passing wind power. What is that? Wait a minute. That would just mean fart power. What am I even talking about? That's the name of the map, though. Passing wind. Fart jokes. Insert fart jokes here. Hello, we're at the top of the passing wind. Look at that. Woo! Very tip-top. We could fall off of it. We should set a reset though so we can fall off of it multiple times. See, there's another little town thing right there. Not even a town, it's just like 2 buildings. That's a town! No, it's not WhyBeAre. It's not a town at all. Let's go say hi to them. Oh goodness. How you doing, truck? You're not doing so hot. Let's get a better car. Let's use we've been using the stock vehicle this time. Let's use a Subaru Impreza 22B. Fits here. It's a dirt road. Subarus, they're made for dirt roads, especially Imprezas, you know? I mean, they're really nice cars, like, for just this kind of stuff. I mean, like, I've never driven one, but everything I've ever seen about them says they would do great for something like this until they fall off the cliff. Don't fall off the cliff. Don't you fall off the cliff. Don't fall off the cliff. Don't go perfect. See? Told you it'd be good for this. Didn't even fall off the cliff once in these last 30 seconds we've been driving it. And if the car could last 30 seconds, it could last a minute. If it could last a minute, it could last 2 minutes. If it could last 2 minutes, it could last an hour. If it could last an hour, it could last a year. If it could last a year, it could last forever. Or maybe not. I don't know. That might not be correct. So look at the little houses. You know, this one's kind of crazy though. It's like, how are you supposed to pull into your driveway? Or your garage or whatever. It's like, let me just do my 20-point turn to pull in without hitting anything. So you like go, okay, here we go. Careful, careful, careful. Careful, careful. I don't want to take off my mirror, so we gotta back it up. We crashed. What is this nonsense? Who put this house like this? Now we're stuck inside the house. You see this? What do we do? We're messing everything up. Apparently getting in parking the car into the garage is too difficult. Maybe this is what happened. They pulled out of the garage and they accidentally drove right off the cliff. They're like, and they crashed and died. So then they built this. So now they don't drive directly off the cliff, hopefully. That's the story I'm going with, and I'm sticking to it. I mean, of course, it's easy to park on the left side. You can do that real easy. The challenge is to get to the right side. And apparently we're stuck. We bottomed out right there on the... Oh, man, that's terrible. Yeah, this is not going to happen. We need a smaller car. There's no way to get into that parking spot. There's just no... Or that garage. There's no way. Who designed this? This is nonsense. This is the most illogically designed house I've ever seen. Oh, look, I just tore off my mirror. Do you see what happens? I'm not buying this house. You're the worst realtor ever, WhyBeAre. Yeah, I know. I didn't even know I was a realtor until 5 seconds ago. Or am I the buyer? I guess I would be the buyer, because I'm complaining about not buying it. So I'm the buyer. You're the realtor. You guys are terrible realtors. You couldn't find me a better house? Hey, look at that. It's neat little, I don't know, stuff. Fall off the cliff. Show that Subaru durability. Yes. No. It's broken anyways. Oh. Yep, right wheel is busted in. It will not do what you tell it to do. It's just going to make noises. Look, do you see the wheel? It's all flopping about. Like, flip, flop, flop. Look at it. It's like, I'm turning right. I'm turning left. Oh, it kind of turns, but no. It's not good, though. I mean, it's like, yeah, it kind of turns. You know what also kind of turns? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm not fast enough to think of something clever to go with that. Put it this way, it's not gonna turn though. I mean, it looks like it is, but it's not gonna. It's not gonna make the butter. You always go with butter jokes, man. You know, that's the thing. Always go with butter jokes, cause everybody teases me for saying churn, man. So we can always go with butter jokes. Now it's too late though. Now we already used up all our butter jokes for the video, so no more butter jokes. So now we just don't have any more room for them. We've used it all up. And not all of it dirt roads, as you see though. We're like, oh, look at this paved road. You see this pavement? Ooh, so nice. So smooth. So high speed. But really, that's the map. I haven't driven all the roads, obviously, on this video. But I've driven, the majority of them. I showed you the more interesting places. And the rest of them just kind of roads that fork off in various directions. And you can go to those too. Nothing that's like really difficult or anything. Just, off-roady roads that you could easily drive. With just about any car, probably. You could take the bull light up most of those. You might bottom out a few times, but it'll make it. Probably. If it doesn't, it's not my fault. You can't sue me. I take no responsibility for your actions. You're the one who decided to take your supercar and try to do that, and I then bottomed it out and broke everything. It's not my fault. You can't sue me. You don't even know who I am. Oh, wait. Yes, you do. I'm WhyBeAre. Still, you can't sue me. It's not my fault. I don't know. We're just talking like this. That's the kind of thing that happens for like maps like this where it's just roads. Man, we just talk about whatever. It's like you could look at the roads, man. If there's anything significant about them, I'll mention it. But this one is just like there's roads. They're good. There's nothing like necessarily bad or outstanding about them. They're pretty decent roads. Ooh, how you doing, car? You're not driving in a straight line no more. That's for sure. And we found our way back to the little village town thing. I don't know technically which is it, a village or a town. You guys can feel free to debate that because I honestly don't know. And yeah, that's the map. It's decent size. It's not ginormous or nothing, but it's decent. Let's go ahead and do a zoom out so you kind of see how big it is. There's that parking lot which we tried to do stuff on that we just broke our car. It's big enough where the smoke kind of covers up things, but you see the interesting spots are there. And where we just were, we went to those. Went to that bridge right there too. And we went around some of those other roads. No jumps or anything as far as I remember. It's just roads. And that paved road is just a giant racetrack, really. Kind of weird. There's just like a racetrack sitting in the middle of things. But it actually worked as a nice racetrack, as you saw. Except for when I would crash and die, which is never good. But yeah, that is Passing Wind. And something fart joke. This has been YBR, making terrible, not even attempting to make fart jokes, just making references to fart jokes. That's how lazy I am. Ha ha ha. I mean, it's just like, why would you name it that? What is this nonsense? Anyways, until next time, it's been YBR. I'll see ya.